got to Talkative. I'm your guy, Macus Legend.
Overtime, Chris.
Yo, listen, first and foremost, Chris is a new dad. Hey. It's official. Little guy came into the world, man.
That was the news. I was like, yo, I got a lot of stuff going on in the background. It was a lot of doctor's appointments. You know, just, you know how that goes. Like when you're in the last, like literally week or so, like you feel like you're at the doctor like every other day.
You're like, come on, can he just please come on out?
So I had to make myself available. And, you know, so, he is here. He is here.
Congrats, brother.
Kadari Ali.
Kadari Ali.
Yeah.
That sounds smooth right there. You better watch out. So, welcome back. I'm Kadari Ali.
I'm telling you.
Sounds pretty good.
I'm telling you.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Good call on that, man.
Yeah, man. So everything went according to plan.
Nice. How the wifey? She good? Everything holding up well?
She recovered.
Yeah, nice. There you go. Yeah, it's going to take a minute. Yeah, it ain't like
takes a minute.
Yeah. You've been in there for 9 months.
Out of you,
right,
man.
Right.
Like, bro,
you're bringing life into this earth.
Shit, we ain't that strong. Okay?
Not at all.
There'd be less people in the world if males had to do that. I promise you. Like,
you ain't never lied.
Never lied about that.
I don't care if it came out of my ass. I'm still going to be like,
oh, my God.
Why ain't going to come out my dick?
I mean... Either
if it come out the front, they gonna be like, bruh, you got to you might have to put me to sleep for a while.
Yeah,
but no matter how it comes out of a guy, man, I would be honest, bro. You right. If guys had babies,
it'd be less. I mean, we ain't doing it. We just ain't doing it because I was in there. She was having contractions. And I was just like, hey, I can't really do nothing for you, right? You need some tea or like you. Want
so you were in there. You were in there when the baby came and everything. You. I mean, I was in there with my wife, but she had the C-section, so she was covered up.
Okay.
I didn't look at anything.
Oh, you ain't see nothing below.
I didn't see nothing but the baby when they had the baby up.
So, yeah, I didn't. I originally didn't think I was gonna be able to do it because I'm a squeamish person.
Yeah, man.
I ain't for the whole.
I'm cool. I'm cool with blood, but I don't want to see nothing else.
Well, that's good for you because I ain't cool with blood or nothing.
Oh wow,
I ain't cool with
guts.
So I hadn't been in a. Bruh, my youngest child is 13.
Okay, right.
So it's like, I ain't been there in 13
you got a teenager.
years.
Yeah.
All of my children.
So this is new. I'm sorry, it's new basically.
It's again. 13, I was like, you know, so I was a lot younger then. Okay, much younger.
Right.
So I'm thinking about how I acted when I was younger. I'm like, I was in there lightheaded, stomach hurt. Okay. Felt like I needed. Well, the first time I actually got a bed, like, because I passed out. With K-Sean, I fucking passed out. Yeah, I literally was in there. My mom was just like, you just got so lightheaded.
You alright, son?
Yeah. I'm telling you. But I was 20 years old. Like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
You had a lot of thoughts going on right there. Not just,
So this time, I didn't know. I was just like, is it going to be like that? But as the night went on, you know what I mean? Because we went in there on a Thursday, early in the morning, like 8 o'clock in the morning, and he came the next day at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
So you know, she was laboring most of the night, and then you know, and then
Leah's a trooper, bruh.
Bro, that shit looked painful as hell.
It looked like, I mean,
I was just like, I can't do nothing. I can't. Shit, I ain't got the drugs.
And that's rough. Well, what can you do? You can't
nothing. Yeah, you can
push,
do.
Baby, push, baby. Don't push. I guess at that point.
Nah, don't push until they tell you.
So what do you say? What do you just?
You need anything? like, I ain't know what the hell to say.
Rubber hand or something.
I'm hitting the button. Hey, nurse, she might need something in here.
Shit
like
look real right now,
bro. But so I didn't know like how I was gonna react to the whole scenario because I don't like hospitals to begin with. Let's just start there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Hospitals kill people.
Yeah.
First of all, they kill people with the food that they trying to feed you while you're trying to get well. Like literally, they brought her like they was like, oh, we have a stock refrigerator over there. It has your juices and all that stuff. So you think you gonna go over there? You can get some whole food juices, some fresh press, some cold press or whatever. Nah, you got corn syrup laden, high fructose, sugar laden, goddamn fruit punch like cranberry apple. I was like, who wants to drink that?
They want you to drink it so you
trying to leave here with diabetes?
No, they want you to come back to the hospital.
Bro, I'm like, yo, and then they brought up a prison plate.
Oh, Lord. Here you go, boy.
Like, I was like, she opened that thing up. I was like, close that, man. Hey, Carter, did she leave yet? She can come back and get this plate. Because neither.
God.
It was the blessing was a Whole Food was like literally 3 minutes down the road.
Oh,
so
there
I was
you
just
go.
Going back and forth.
My guy Chris, man, at least you kept it healthy, man. Because a lot of cats be like, oh well, whatever, I'm just gonna eat it.
Man,
you know?
I spent about $196 and got that. You know how Whole Foods is.
Oh man, you ain't never. Dude, listen, I got
home. I looked at my
Bruh, you like, just to eat real food, it costs this much money?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, that's why cats, man, I hate to say it, some of these cats live in the hood, man, it is what it is.
Right.
They can't have that kind of nutrition, but I tell you what, man, congratulations, no doubt. We're really glad for you and Lee, man.
Yeah.
And Qadari Ali.
Qadari.
That just sound cool, bro.
It's powerful.
Jeez. It ain't like, I mean, Mac sound pretty.
Well, Ali mean the greatest. You know what I'm saying? It
is.
You know,
can't beat that.
Lion of God. So, you know, like.
It really does mean that for real?
Yeah.
I'll be daggone.
Yeah.
I just thought Ali was saying that.
Nah.
He really is the greatest.
Yeah.
And actually, my name means
it's not a coincidence. Ali's my favorite boxer, so
there you go.
He kind of just
now I see. Okay,
he just kind of landed in there perfectly.
That makes sense.
She went for it. I was like, yes, okay, I got one.
You got a good one though. Lee is an amazing woman.
Yeah.
Man. Okay, you said you had a question for me today.
Yeah, man. So, who's your favorite rapper right now, man?
Okay, so I was thinking about this. I was thinking that.
Why do people feel like they
right
need to
now.
hit you at this point? Like right at this moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
nothing's happening at all.
They don't know we're recording, but
none
it's
of that.
like, yo,
but then boom.
Right, all day. I ain't had nothing to do. Now
That's
y'all,
how I go.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take my favorite rapper right now. If I'm going through my phone and everything and I'm listening.
Like, who do you
what
listen
gets
to
the most play?
Like, that's the thing. Not who's my favorite rapper.
Yeah, right.
Like,
well, right now,
whoever
at
you
this
listen
moment,
to the most.
At this moment.
Yeah.
At this moment, I listen to Big KRIT the most.
Oh, that's a good one.
Big KRIT right now, I think it's the most spins.
So what record you listening to? You listening? Oh, you just listening?
Forever is a Mighty Long Time.
Okay.
That's the main one. And I gotta admit, I stay on those first 3 tracks over and over and over. So Big KRIT, Confetti.
So
Big
you
Bang.
lock in on songs once you.
I do.
Yeah.
And I just fall in love with them, and I'm like, because Confetti became like my main joint. I can listen to Confetti over and over again. It'll be on repeat for me.
It's tough.
But
yeah.
I just Big KRIT has always been a banger no matter what.
I mentioned it because like I was like, you know, in light of the things that happened last week that I can't still discuss because I'm still a little bit too close to that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's rough.
I was just like, we need to do a better job of giving people their flowers while they're here and shouting them out and willing them into great things. And I feel like we were all doing that. The people that cape for Nipsey and you know, me being one of them, heavy. You know, heavy. I was just like, yo, all the rappers that you know, there's only a few, honestly. Like, I don't really listen to. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really listen to a lot of rap, like a lot. No.
Okay.
People would think I do, but I don't. I don't really listen. I mean, there's a select. Like, people will come out like, oh, did you hear that? I'm like, no. You kind of just listen to what you like. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true.
I'm at that point where there's just so much. I can't keep up.
That's the problem with the internet, though.
Yeah, that's what happened with it.
You're over inundated with new stuff.
Because, you know, when we were in school, like, I ain't have hundreds of dollars to go in there and buy everybody's CD.
Right.
You went in that store and you bought who you liked.
And you also knew when that album was going to drop. You knew everything. You prepared for that. You had your money.
I was just talking to my homeboy today. I told him it was came out in October of 1998. Mac 10. He's another one of my favorite rappers. Mac 10 is one of my favorite rappers. Okay, like, you know, he's on my list or whatever.
Jeez. Okay.
His album came out. The Recipe came out in October during, you know, whatever. I skipped third period to go get it from Best Buy so I could listen to it during lunch.
See how brothers do. Like, I gotta go get that now.
Like, you know,
I wasn't forget school. I need to get this album. But it's real like that.
It's real like
especially at that time.
Yeah.
And I remember, man, dude, I remember MC8 when MC8 came out.
Oh, that's another one.
Yeah, that was another that was always on my joint too. And when it was crazy. I remember I don't think I skipped school, but I do remember like right after school.
I was a school
skipper. Going out.
Okay. I used to cartwheel out. Man, it was bad now. Like when I got in like 11th grade.
I feel corny.
No, you don't gotta be. I just had, I had cool teachers and they just be like, you weren't in my class. I was like, did I make attendance though?
Yeah. And they'd be like,
you just hand your homework in. I'm like, cool. That's how you got to get cool with your teachers. You got to let them know, like, because when you're in 11th grade, I had a lot of electives because I I handled business when I got in high school. I took all my classes I needed to take. I was like, now you said, to my guidance counselor, that if I took all these classes, I would only have 2 mandatory classes.
Dang.
1 mandatory class when I'm a senior, and I could take whatever I want the rest of the time. She was like, yeah, that's true. Boy, did I have a good time 11th and 12th grade.
Dude, you did it right.
I did it correct. I made sure I knocked everything out before I got to.
See, that's the thing, man. Maybe that's the problem. My guidance counselors were jacked up. And now that you say it, that might have been it. My teachers were good. I think it was my guidance counselors. They went on the up and up.
They weren't on point, man. They weren't on point. But so I asked so we can give the people that we're listening to and hopefully other people will listen to them and go out to their shows and interface with them on social media, follow them and and all that kind of stuff. So we can help grow their platform and try to get them
here.
While they are here.
That's true. Because I mean, look, we got to say, of course, man. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. I mean, look, the big thing about it is even people say rest in peace, it just hurts still because I just don't even like it being so
senseless.
Yeah, yes, it was a senseless act, but even beyond that, it's something that we just say, rest in peace. Like, I gotta be honest, man. I don't want my day to come, people, they just say rest in peace, Mac. I don't want it to be just, I don't know what else you could say though.
Yeah.
But you just kind of
stuff like that happen. Like, man, I'm not. Yeah, you were probably you were in college probably.
Okay.
When Pac and them passed.
Yeah.
You were in college.
Yeah, I was in college. You're right.
But that was a rough day at high school for me, bro.
Yeah.
When I tell you, like, I literally got out of school early because I called my mom. I was like, I ain't gonna be able to focus today. So can I come home for the day? And she was just like, I understand it, cool. Yeah. Because death has always affected me in ways like, I don't know, man. It's just, especially when it's somebody you would admire in a sense or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, everybody has demons they deal with, but still, like, you have to look at the totality of a person and what they added to a culture and what they were trying to do. And it's just like, bruh, like, all jokes aside, I'm like, they could have took a number of people before you took that person. Yeah, all jokes aside, like, that's for real. True. Like, I mean, there's nobody else's number that could have came up. Like, man, Jesus.
Well, I will say, out of his death, I do see a lot of life coming out of it, and I'm happy to see that. Yeah. It's a sad thing that he had to be gone for that to happen in some ways. Yeah. But seeing these people come together and really help push his message and just let the marathon continue. So
absolutely.
Okay, on the up and up.
We ain't getting. Yeah,
we're not gonna stay there.
Like, boy, we about to go down.
No.
Let's go back up this escalator.
Yeah, let's go back up. Okay, so this ain't on the up and up actually, because BBB is done pretty much.
You know what, man? Like,
yeah,
I was champion. I was out here, like, man, I love.
I know, right?
This is where vetting comes in, people. Like,
okay,
vetting.
Let's do it.
Just being professional about your brand and your business and who you centering yourself around. My pops always told me, like, you are what you eat, and the people that you surround yourself with are going to be the people that, like, literally people, okay, you're one of them. Yeah. You identify with one of them. So I get it. Like, you were trying to do this disruptive thing and you were being loud and a lot of things seemed like they were being executed. A lot of things seemed like they were going in the right direction. But when things... we find out otherwise.
There you go.
It's like, how quick did you fold up, tuck your,
right? Because here's the thing,
in your bag and say,
that's right,
I'm going home. That's it.
Right. Here's my thing about it. If you've put and invested that much into it, and you've built that much following, now listen, I'm one to talk, but I'll be honest with you.
Nobody wore it anyway. Yeah. Have you ever seen anybody with 3 Bs? I've never. And outside of that point, okay,
BBB, when you look at it, you be like, I ain't spending $50 on that shirt.
I'm just not putting that on. Them shoes, I'm just not wearing those, dog. They just not. No. So
yeah, the actual brand itself. No. You had it right. I mean, let me go on what you said actually, because
Jesus,
it didn't look like much, but the fact of what it was. I think the reason why I loved the brand concept was because I loved what.
It's family owned.
Yeah, well, family owned. And what LeVar was doing. I love that he had these 3 boys. And he's really trying to. He believes in them so much. Or maybe he believes in himself also so much.
Man,
but I gotta be honest. But he's pushing it so hard that I respect what he's doing, because to move a brand, to build a brand, to do anything like that, you have to put so much love and almost this craziness into it.
You do,
to make it go.
You do.
And I felt like he really was doing that. And for that reason, I'm sad to see that brand die out the way it did. However, when the JBA came out, he kind of needed to make a decision.
How quick it folded. Like, one dude.
One dude took that much money and kind of knocked their legs from under them. As well as like we said, Lonzo Ball's like, look, I'm done with this guy.
He literally covered up that BBB tattoo. Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, I'm out of here. Like, I don't know what's going on. Because I'm going to be honest, I would kind of be a little upset with my father too, as to like, because he's a big component in like getting them to the point where they are today, like where Lonzo,
right.
he invested a lot of time.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely.
But in saying that, like there still has to, I have to be responsible for myself as well, like, and my well-being moving forward, because I have a family.
Building my future.
I just had a child,
right.
So it's just like I cannot piggyback and put my all into something when you're not even like vetting people properly to actually build you're just building off the blood and the sweat and the backs of us, because we still
ain't that something
can kind of do it. I don't really.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it right there, Chris.
I mean, this is gonna sound bad, but outside of him having sons that are really athletic and can play basketball, if that wasn't the case, I don't want to say he'd be a nobody, but he wouldn't be LeVar Ball. We only know him because
his sons are that
nice. His sons are talented, and you're loud, obnoxious, and in people's face, and we know you because of that. Like that, you were the guy that walked out in front of your son when he was making his debut on ESPN. Like, literally, I remember the show. Walked out first, son behind you. I'm like, they not here for you. We here to hear Lonzo talk. So it's like that kind of, that always kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because I feel like you have to let people shine. That's my problem with Will Smith right now. Like, he doing it. Like, I'm telling you.
I'm feeling you on this Will Smith thing. Right?
Like, bro, at a certain point, you got to step back.
You've been kind of.
Yeah, man. I'm just.
Will Smith is kind of getting to you. I can tell.
It's a little under my skin, man.
Yeah, it's interesting, though, what you're saying. I'm with you,
I love Will Smith.
Right, of course.
And I'm not comparing him in any way to, like, what LeVar is doing. Like, you know what I mean? But at some point, what the point I'm trying to make is sometimes, LeVar, you didn't make it. You didn't make it to the point where like people cared about you enough to invite you on an ESPN show or any of that kind of stuff.
Right.
So now they care about your son a lot, you know what I'm saying? And we admire him, and he's becoming into a star in the league. And now you're like, all right, it's my time. Let me get on out here and step on out here in front of you. Like, why are you here?
Right, but now that you said
that's what Charles Barkley used to be like, why are you here?
Right,
like,
but now that you said that makes me think of something.
Yeah.
The name of the brand was Big Baller Brand, right? Right? He calls himself Big Baller.
He does.
So it's really like saying Mac Brand.
Right.
Chris Brand. Right. He's saying
that's whack.
And he called and how messed up is that? You making your son, everybody was saying Mac Brand?
Yeah.
And they the ones doing all the work?
They doing all
and
the
funding
work.
it?
The writing
was
on the wall.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you got here yet, so spoiler alert, sorry.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm done.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
When Melo,
is
that Melo? When Melo started going, when he was like, yo, I don't want to do this league no more, and I want to go back to school, I already knew what was going down. I was like, he's going the traditional route, because he knows this big baller league and all this stuff isn't going to get him to the league. He has to still go through the collegiate system.
Yeah. He looked at it. He was like, man, this JBA mess.
This ain't it.
This BBB mess.
Like, and they'll sit out there and say, they're playing professional basketball players. Okay. So if you have professional basketball players and there's an A, B, C, and D league, you know what I'm saying? These players were probably the F league, okay? Is what I'm saying. So it's like, those players are not going to prepare you to play with an elite level of like, if you watch the NCAA tournament, like, and I was like, I'm not too into college basketball, but I watch it enough to be like, okay, he'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
You look at some of these athletes, and now I'm looking at what was in the ball league, like the JBA. I'm like,
come on.
Come on, son. Like,
it don't even compare.
And you can't.
Well, look, that's what I'm saying. If Lonzo, I'm sorry, not Lonzo. If LeVar has JBA and they're still gonna keep up JBA, you really don't need BBB.
Nah, you don't.
Just be JBA. And even in those times when you watching JBA and BBB will pop up.
Right.
I'm like, okay, JBA, BBB. Okay, just keep it all JBA.
There's a way he could do it, but the thing about him is he just came out so obnoxious, like people don't want to work with you. There's a way that you, like, if there's a kid that isn't eligible to play in college because of grades or whatever the case may be, there is a league to be had where they can still participate, but the level of competition has to be there. It has to be, like, at least be on one tier under.
Good point.
So where it can prepare you maybe to transition back into college after doing it. Can be some type of transition league, but it's not going to replace college. They're not going to let you do that. Sorry, newsflash. There's too much money in the NCAA
absolutely.
for them to let you come along.
You're not going to start taking some of my money.
No.
Yeah,
you're not going to be able to do that. It would take more than that individual. It would take a few individuals to kind of execute that, like kind of like a board almost of people to do that.
All I'm saying is, I'm in the end, I'm sorry to see. I gotta admit, I do watch Ball in the Family. I'm
still gonna watch Ball.
Yeah, I'm still
gonna
watch it because it's still the drama in it and the humor, and also just the way things were kind of going.
I wouldn't be mad if they have a spinoff show and it was just Lonzo and the brothers, and they got dad.
And Demo up in that joint.
Something like that. I'm
that's
cool.
True.
Like, because that's the thing, man. It's just like, dog, why are you on TV?
Yeah.
If you want to run a business, run a business. You know what I'm saying? And leave it for your kid. Because, dog, like, you only got a few more years left. You know what I mean? Let's say a couple more,
you're
3-4 decades left.
Anybody
or whatever.
trying to buy your shit. You know what I'm
nobody
saying?
wants to walk around and first of all, you wearing cargo sweatpants, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody looking at you for fashion tips, okay? And
my man said he is wearing cargos. I can't stand when I see him walk in, and that like what kind of hat is that? Like that fur looking.
You just like, bro,
like this don't match.
What is that? Man, Mac, take him in Lululemon real quick. Get him a fit. Get him a fit, man.
We need to get him. I mean, no, it's true. If you don't have the style, you can't push it. But you gotta have something more behind it. But anyway, so BBB is out. Okay, real quick. Problematic movies lately.
Problematic.
Well, we had one that we reviewed, which was Us.
Man, that movie. Boy. See, I need to go back and look at it again because I've been reading a lot of explanations and people just explaining stuff, and I'm just like, you know what, man? If you got to do all this explaining for a
that's
damn
all
movie,
I'm saying, bro.
How good is the damn movie?
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Get Out was just. It was
Get Out. You saw what it was about. Boom. You got it. You left. You can either. Now here's my thing. We're not gonna ruin this movie at all for you right now. If you have not seen,
Chris gonna ruin it. Okay.
Well, no, look, we got a review. We got a review already up.
Please
go ahead and
watch
look at the review.
Yeah,
you'll definitely hear we have our insights on it. But just being problematic with small things. All I'm gonna say is this with most people.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I really made this clear. If you have a symbol. Yeah. In a book or in a movie, you have to make it add up.
Yeah.
It can't just be like all of a sudden. Well, I think that the fact that Mac is talking to a black Mike.
Mac, I think that shirt is red, dog.
Yeah, that shirt's really red that he's got.
Nah.
Why do you think that? Because black is really symbolic for red. Well, why is that? Because all the struggle that black people went through and they bled red. Like, what?
Like,
where'd you get that from, man?
Talking about?
Oh, his shirt says or Originals West Coast Originals. Oh, that's the top threads. The threads that went into black people, they had to have blood. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, man, how did you even get there?
That is exactly what's happened with that movie. That's exactly what's happened. People are trying to kind of like, I guess I was like justify the incompleteness of things or whatever. And me stepping back and reading and all this, I'm like, I'm not saying the movie was bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I told you it's got some great cinematic.
But a 98, like I've seen Rotten Tomatoes give people 50s, 20s, and I watched the movie. I'd be like, that shit wasn't no 20.
Right.
I probably would have gave him like a 45.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Right. It wasn't that bad. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
but they're giving this movie like
90 something.
Yeah, it's high. And you know why? Political move. I'm sorry. Jordan Peele.
I'm sitting here like.
Everybody's going to look, nothing against Jordan Peele. Get Out was amazing. I'm just going to be honest with you. Us didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
So just because you love something that somebody did first, don't mean they're going to be doing the great. Now I'm telling you, if Jordan Peele does a bad one next, it's going to get, they're going to put that one low.
I said it in the review. Yeah. I feel like he'd take a break. He's about to do the Twilight Zone or something like that.
Yeah. That might be the break he's about to do.
So it's just like, I mean, he's getting, cool.
Yeah.
Staying out there, whatever, stay active. But I don't need another social commentary horror, okay?
Yeah, man.
Well,
I'm just saying, this whole thing about us meaning, somebody said us is United States. I think we said something about that too.
Yeah.
Which I think it is.
It could be.
But they didn't do enough to let you think that's really what it is.
Except for that commercial at the beginning with the Hands Across America thing and all that stuff.
Okay, so only you got his Hands Across America, and when she says we are Americans.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the only time.
That's only
to America.
Yeah, that's it. And that you referenced it. Or
that's
whatever.
it.
Everything else is cryptic, and it's just like that's
Very
fine
cryptic.
if you want to be cryptic, but at the same time, like you know what I'm saying, like you just can't push shit out.
Not at all.
You can't put out a black movie and tell me it's red. Okay,
that's
like
it.
you know what I'm saying, that's all it is.
And then even then, like people say, well, the tethered mean. Yeah. Well, when's the last time you used the word tethered? The untethered and the tethered.
That's a buzzword now. Like
now it is, and that's cool. And maybe he made that up. But
tethered.
I mean, the word existed, of course. But you're right. Now it's become a buzzword because now everybody's using it. But my thing about it is, see, if you want to make tethered a symbolic thing, or I'm just saying, people don't use that term.
Nah.
So if you were to say the hidden, the unseen, we might can add that to the poverty. Right. Of if you talk about class.
Because in actuality, they weren't actually tethered to anybody. If you think that dude, like some dude came down, I don't know his name. Matter of fact, I'm going to give him his name before the end of that. But at the bottom of our video, the last video of our Us review, he gave a great explanation of tethered people. Or
I need to see that, man.
He made, I'm going to look it up now. But my thing is this. If you leave something up to people to interpret, you know what I'm saying, I always lean to how good did you explain your point in the beginning anyway.
That's
like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, he gave you that little, write up about the tunnels, but that didn't explain.
That didn't explain how the people got down there.
Not at all.
Who's controlling the people?
Why do they look like?
Why do they look like me?
I still can't figure that out.
Because if you're looking at it like, even what I said in the episode, I was just like, it's the people that are the unseen, the unnoticed, the people that are the forgotten in the United States, like the people that live in the ghettos and the trailer parks and stuff like that. But they don't look like me.
Exactly.
You know they're not tethered to me.
Exactly. I don't go
in a sense.
Why do they have to look like me?
Some of my actions can reflect them, like based on some of the financial decisions that I make, some of the decisions that they whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because the top line kind of in this country, how it works, the top line kind of controls everything else that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
And they don't normally look alike.
And they don't
just being real.
Nobody looks like anybody. They can freely move about however they want to look.
Absolutely.
So it's just like that part of the movie to me, it was just like I would honestly need him, Jordan.
He needs to speak on it.
Explain it to me. I
think the problem is he don't want to talk about it.
He's not going to talk about it because this is part of the narrative. Part of the narrative is getting people to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And getting people, because that's helping his brand. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
It. You know what I'm saying? So if I can keep you talking about something that don't make no sense, this is the reason why I don't watch M. Night Shyamalan movies. Okay,
but his stuff made more sense.
Look. Sometimes.
And I'll be honest with you, one of his best movies, Forget.
Didn't he do Glass? Did he do Glass?
He did Glass. I didn't see Glass.
See, that's why I ain't watched it yet.
Was Glass
I knew there was a reason why.
I heard it wasn't that great.
I knew there was a reason I was avoiding it. Okay.
Yeah. But see, here's my thing about Glass. So let me say something about M. Night, because this is true. You have a good thing, Jordan, and not really explaining things, and M. Night. But here's my thing about M. Night. Most of his movies were actually good. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, let me go back.
Most of his movies. Okay,
I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, Sixth Sense
by yourself now.
Okay, wait. Sixth Sense, everybody said was good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Everybody says that's good.
Yeah.
Signs was good to me.
Nah.
Really? You think Signs was a fail?
I didn't like that movie.
Signs. The only dumb thing about Signs is why a bunch of aliens try to take over a planet that's 75% water.
Exactly.
And they're basically water can kill them.
Yes.
Now that's a dumb move on their part.
That was stupid.
However, I'm not too hard.
And the one where people were walking into the lawnmowers. What was that? The Happening? Where the air was killing us and stuff?
Oh, yeah, The Happening. But see, The Happening was a lot like all these other movies that played off of it. Bird Box. They all played off of that and all these things. But see, The Happening, the reason why that could have been better, if he would have just made it be like the Earth, which he kind of does. The Earth is trying to kill people. Okay. And I'm being honest with you. I'm just saying this because
it's actually the other way around. We trying to kill Earth, and then the Earth will kill us.
That's what I'm saying.
Reverse.
See, that's what I'm saying, though. See, that's why I say, but see, this one, you saw that the Earth, in The Happening, you saw that the Earth somehow was killing off people.
Right.
And the reason why I was doing it was to defend itself. Because you killing me, the hell with that. I'm going to kill you.
Right.
And all I got to do is emit like some kind of smell and you're just going to die.
Future filmmakers, please, can I just sit down and watch a goddamn movie and just not have to interpret anything?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Can I just sit in a seat and not literally have to think about one goddamn thing. First of all, I saw when I went to see Us, there was an amazing X-Men trailer that came on, and I was just, and it was explained. I think it was an origin story of Jean Grey.
Really? I didn't see that.
I was like, I ain't seen none of the X-Men Young World stories or none of the new ones. I ain't seen that. But I was like, I'm going to see that one. I just need a simple movie. Okay.
I'm down to see X-Men.
I don't need to be thinking, man. I just want to sit down.
Well, let me ask you this.
I just want to sit down.
Avengers. Like, did you Endgame? I haven't seen it, but I gotta be honest with you. See, I don't like Avengers. I just don't like it.
Well, I don't like any of it. So I'm just.
Oh, that's right. You didn't catch up on all the Marvels.
Yeah, I didn't really. I need to.
Yeah.
But it's just like there's certain ones that I like. And I'm not going to say I didn't like
any of it. Wow. Okay, let's get it.
But I told you what my favorite. Oh, my God. Did you see The Joker?
I saw. The
trailer?
Yeah. I saw the trailer. That looked crazy.
Boy,
your boy is
all
but let me tell you,
he
would be.
That plays to my type of. That's the type of superhero vibe I like.
So you like
dark,
but also that's a good character. You like you need a strong character.
Yeah,
pull that back up. When does that come out?
Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah,
I keep wanting to call him River Phoenix, but that was his brother.
I can't wait for that.
When does that drop?
Sign me up day one.
Wow, okay, it does look good, man.
The Dark Knight. Any of those, I'm in there. Okay,
wow.
Like even that one Superman was okay. What's this one Superman that was pretty cool?
Yeah, I don't remember. Superman's kind of always been like
it was a recent one, not recent, but it was a recent one. And certain ones are cool. Like I like the first Captain America movie was good.
Oh right.
That. So there's certain movies.
October 4th is when the Joker comes out.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I
cannot wait. I cannot wait. I love stuff like that. I love another interpretation. Like when I showed you that Fresh Prince thing.
Yeah.
A different interpretation of the same story. Yeah, called Black. Like, it's a different interpretation of it. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm cool, bro.
Yeah. You keep that.
Even like when Black Panther was fantastic.
You know they're gonna come with Black Panther.
Oh man. It was fantastic. It was a great movie, but it was dun. Yeah. Okay, and you knew. I was like, all right. As soon as she threw T'Challa off the mountain, as soon as Killmonger threw him off the mountain, I was like, all right, he's done. Not dead. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm be honest.
Everybody in the movie like, oh, but look, and I'm looking around like, do y'all know who y'all are?
Yeah.
We're in a Marvel movie. Okay,
yeah, it's true.
Now he probably just gonna float up or something, or they gonna catch up. Like I'm telling you,
gotta see his head come off his body, and even then, he might still be alive.
Exactly.
Okay, so that was one problematic movie. Us. The other one was Umbrella Academy.
That movie, boy.
Dag, was it that bad for you?
That
Chris?
was. I mean, I just didn't care enough.
Yeah, I don't care
because
about
I was like,
that monkey dude.
I don't care about any
like the monkey dude.
See the chimpanzee dude.
No, not the other dude. The chimpanzee dude was weird.
Oh, you talking about the big
dude, the big dude?
Oh,
when he was like half monkey, half.
Yeah, I thought I didn't care about none of these characters, man. Like
they had some weak.
The only ones that were interesting a little bit were I was trying to figure out Vanya, who is AKA Jean Grey.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Basically,
this is basically a knockoff X-Men right here.
Oh,
complete. Like,
you're right because you know what?
Beast is
monkey
the big
boy.
dude.
Yeah.
I can't think of who's the dude that sees dead people in the
X-Men.
There's somebody in the X-Men. I can't remember. My brother would know just like that or whatever because my brother was in my brother's in the comics like that. My brother knows stuff.
He good with it.
Wow, I got that. I ain't like that. My brother used to have like literally like the comic book trading cards. Like I used to collect baseball cards.
Wow, he had the cards.
And then you could flip them over and you could read their superpowers.
Oh
and all
man, he
stuff.
had it down.
Oh yeah,
you like telekinesis. He'd be like,
oh yeah,
boom.
So if you put this card with that card, that's how I used to talk.
Then I win.
Yeah, then I win. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah, man. Give me your card.
I put this Bo Jackson with this goddamn Babe Ruth.
Bo Jackson real.
Right. You know what I mean?
That's a mess. Man, can he have his own thing?
That's straight up.
But it's Bo Jackson on him. But no, man.
We gotta get
Umbrella
serious.
Academy. I mean, look,
I wasn't feeling it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched the whole thing.
Girl fell asleep. Literally, I'm watching the joint. I'm here. You know, it's this breath that we both do it when we get tired. Like we'll be sitting there and we fall asleep. We'll go like this. It's like a little breath noise or whatever. So I'm sitting there watching the joint. I heard the noise. Like,
you all right? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, she's sleeping.
She done.
I was like, I kind of feel it because this first episode is rough.
Well, let me tell you, it is a very slow thing.
It's a slow build.
It is a slow build.
Yeah.
Now I will say this. I don't know. I watched it and I even told Ash, I said, I don't know why I'm still watching this.
Yeah.
I literally did from episode to
That's
episode.
what I
said, I don't know why I'm
said.
still watching this. We're gonna push play.
Yeah.
But I'm be honest with you, I watched it. And that's the problem. Maybe that's
Man,
Netflix.
that episode sucked. Let me watch another one.
Yeah, dude. I tried. You know what I'm doing that with now?
What?
What's the comic book? Well, not comic book. Anime or whatever it was. Godzilla. Dude who fought Godzilla.
Oh,
Ultraman.
Ultraman.
I'm doing that with Ultraman now. I'm just like, but I'm really looking at the art. The art is pretty good, but I'm like, man, I just can't.
Yeah,
it's stupid.
This is dumb,
I don't know.
man.
I'm wasting my time.
Like, why am I watching? Jesus. What are you gonna talk about this episode?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
stupid.
like Jesus.
Like,
push play.
All right. Well, okay. So screw Umbrella.
So I don't want to formulate your own opinions. Go watch it if you want. But you're not done with it yet,
though. You didn't finish it.
I got one episode left, and
so it ain't gonna be but
literally
so much.
we could have watched it last night because we don't go to bed super early.
Yeah,
I could have watched it, but she was like, "You want to watch another one?" I was like,
know what? Nah.
Literally, that's not binge watchable for me. I watch one and I'm exhausted. I'm like,
I'd rather watch the Food Network. I don't know.
Let's turn on goddamn Bacon Championship on Food Network, please. Just turn that.
That might be better.
That might be better than this. Okay.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh man, I feel you though.
Oh my God.
All right, so okay, good movies right now. You did say you guys got a chance to peep out Spider-Verse, which was amazing.
Awesome, man.
Spider-Verse was a good one.
I can see why I won those academies.
I love the music in it too. The music, the score was great. The score was really good.
The music selection was really good.
Yeah.
Like even for like certain scenes, like man, that movie was great, man.
It was.
It's a cartoon, but how the story in Spider-Verse to me was better than all 10 of these episodes that I'm fitting to finish with.
Easily.
Like, I was
easily.
I can't wait for another one.
Well, the only problem with Spider-Verse is all them damn characters. I was cool.
It was a lot of them.
I got to the point I was just like, okay, like the pig when I you know.
You was like, wait a minute, like the pig Spider-Man.
Yeah,
like,
I was cool with the guy who was all dark and everything, and the girl. When the pig came in, I was like,
get him out of here.
And the other anime when the robot.
Yeah,
and I was like, those two.
I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. I feel like that could be its own thing.
Well, they all were their own thing, really,
but I mean,
right?
Like it could be like they should make an anime.
Maybe they will make all these.
I don't know if it is an anime.
You know what though? That might be a good thing.
That'd be really dope.
They make spinoffs on all of that.
She was controlling the spider bot, like the spider thing. Yeah,
but yeah. Okay, I'm not mad at that.
There's some nerdy right here.
It is nerdy.
Okay,
it was nerdy, but at the same rate, that part got super nerdy in there. But as far as the dad being the cop, the uncle, that was good. Man, that was good content. I like the storyline and everything.
You forgot you was watching a damn cartoon.
I agree.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
You know, that's how I felt when I watched Shrek. That's how I felt when I watched Toy Story and some of the better cartoons I can remember in my lifetime. You forget that they're actual cartoons.
Yeah, right. That's true.
You forget.
That's true.
Like,
that's true.
Sometimes you be like, man, we damn 30 years old sitting up here watching goddamn cartoons.
But I mean, you know what? That's the thing. I'm really starting to think if you have to draw or animate all these scenes, you're going to put some thought in what this is about. You know what I'm saying? Versus saying, okay, y'all, action or whatever, you might not be thinking like, well, this is good enough.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like some us mess.
That's true.
So when you drawing, it might be a whole different game.
That's very true. That is very, very true. So only other thing I wanted to, what did I say I wanted to mention up here? Was it something else? My homeboy. Okay. Because we're going to mention the fight stuff later.
Yeah.
Right. So my homeboy, we were going back and forth. So he had this list. He has a podcast, and I'll link the podcast. It's called the Clean Your House Music Podcast, which is, Clean Your House music is a metaphor for it's all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like the music that you play when you clean your house because there's no stopping. Like you just want to listen to some jams while you cleaning up. I think it's a dope title.
I like that too.
It is what it is. Very, very dope. I'll link his podcast and everything down in the links for this week or whatever, so y'all can go check it out if you want. But he asked me, we kind of got in this conversation where he was talking about his top 5 television shows, and he went through them. And his list is The Wire is always number 1, which was the same for me for a very long time. Okay, The Wire was always number 1 to me. Until Breaking Bad came out. Yeah. Until I saw Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Breaking Bad was one of those shows.
It was a wrap. And I told him.
Yeah, because Breaking Bad delivered every season it delivered. Every season I think was good to me.
From the jump.
Yeah, every season was great. I'm sorry.
Why this dude in his draws in the middle of the first episode? This dude in his draws in the middle of the desert what is going on right now?
Right.
That was scene one.
You're right. You got a good point. That entire show from beginning to end was great.
Right.
Now, I will say this.
What's up?
I hate to say, maybe I might get, booed for this. The Wire, that first season.
Oh my God. You about to,
sucked.
don't you, oh my God, please. Oh,
I said it hard.
I'm going to put up a boo.
Yeah, look. It took me, I'm going to be honest with you. People say, when people first asked me, have you seen The Wire? I was like, not all of it. And they were like,
oh man.
And they really were like, looking like, I don't know if I could talk to you no more. And I said, man, look, I don't know why I can't. That first season. Then look, I went back just about a year or two ago and tried to watch season 1 again. I still can't.
What is it like?
It's the most. If you you don't remember probably like that because you probably watched it all when it came out.
Yeah,
and you went through season 2, much better. Keeps getting better and better.
You like season 2?
What, much better season 1?
Season 2 is the season nobody wants on the like.
Hold up!
I lied to you.
Compared to part 1,
absolutely. That is the season people wish would go away.
Now I do. I think I have heard that. But I'm saying compared to part 1, anything was better.
Because season 2 was the Polacks.
That was season 2.
Was the ones with the docks and like what's going on the dock, the Polacks. Yeah.
Okay. Now here's my
I think that's
okay, right. But at least you had. Yeah. I felt like with season 1, and I know what they were doing. They were painting painting the portrait of what Baltimore is at this time in this area. They're giving you all that build up.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. I didn't care about anybody.
Man.
Even what the crackhead do. What's that? I can't remember no more.
Hey, so you haven't seen season 3 then?
I can't remember. I'm being honest with you.
Jesus.
It didn't. I hate to say it.
I'll say this. We better don't watch season 1 then. Like, I mean, because I can give you all the bullet points.
You are so right.
Some things, whatever. If you don't like season 3, I can't. Let me pull it
up. I've jumped around.
If you can't watch,
I actually stopped watching part 1 and jumped around. I was like,
yeah, season 3 is the move. Okay, when I tell you that one was the move,
which one did my man?
I was like, after season 2, I was sitting up there like, man, I don't know about this show. Sophomore.
Okay, yeah, season 3 is it when Avon really comes to play. Okay, yeah. No, season 3. I did watch part of season 3. I didn't finish it up though.
Okay.
How many seasons is it? 5?
5, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go back to season 3. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna watch it, but I jumped around. No, it's a great show. Look, it's a great show. The episodes I watch, but I ain't gonna front. I didn't watch in order.
Yeah.
Season 1, boring as hell. I'm sorry. I did watch that in order. Boring as hell. I've said it.
I can't even.
I can't do it. But go back. Okay, wait. You said
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
So I told him.
I did watch all.
I told him it's an American story.
Yeah. Right.
And he didn't understand what I meant by that.
Okay.
So I was like, for me, what I mean by that is like,
oh, that's good though, Chris. Go ahead.
Yeah. What I mean when I say it's an American story, I feel like it's anybody could be in that role.
Yeah,
I could take you and put you in because
that's true.
You are dissatisfied with the way that your life has gone,
right?
Which most Americans are in that point. You go to jobs that you don't want to be at.
That's true.
You live a life that you don't want to live. You spend years in this.
Right.
And with him, and I do whatever. I'm not gonna spoil anything if people haven't seen it, but I mean it's been out for a very, very long time. So
I think you all right.
So he said,
I mean, literally, if you ain't,
I still like to give whatever.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm being respectful.
Yeah, okay, that's nice of you.
So he said that's nice
because that's been out. Let me figure out when that came out. But go ahead.
That's been out since
I was 6. A long time.
For me, it was a person that wanted a piece of that American dream, and that American dream always equates to like having, opulence and just money. Just having something. I just want more than I have right now.
Very good point.
I don't like my life. Okay.
And he was also sick, wasn't he?
Okay. So that's what the tipping point was. Oh. So the tipping point is we have things that
I'm feeling you now. You keep going.
You
I know
feel
what
I'm saying? Like the tipping point in your life could be something that suddenly happens to you that kicks you into that mode of like, I can't stay like this. I can't stay right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then he found what he was going to do.
That's true.
And within that story, within the whole thing breaking down, there's nothing more American about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the nature of how we are. You know what I'm saying? The nature of how we adapt to certain things. Like, because the person that he was in the last episode versus the person that he was in that first episode, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like the progression is
that's
crazy.
Interesting you say about the tipping point.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people are really hitting on in their life. Because I mean, when you really think about it, anybody's capable of doing pretty much anything, right? But
You can go clock in.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, exactly.
Tappity tap on your keyboard.
Absolutely. Or you go out there and do something else. But and this is the thing. I think that you're right. Until people get to that tipping point in their life, whether it was Social Network when your boy got dissed by the girl, couldn't get it. That was his tipping point.
That was his tipping point.
And it's like it's interesting how something has to force you to act.
Yeah. To
all of a sudden get your greatness.
Right.
And even though his greatness was highly criminal, but he was great.
Super criminal.
Super criminal, but he was great at it.
He was
good amazing at it.
Yeah, and it's like this line at the end of the the last episode, he says it. Like, he literally says, you know, everything that he's done, he kind of was remorseful for it. But at the end of the day, he was like, I was good at it.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
That made the whole damn show for me. I was just like, like, he literally had cancer. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, yo, I'm fitting to die. So I can either die unhappy with the way my life is going right now, broke, leave my family with bills and all this kind of stuff, or I could figure out a way to get, what's more American than that?
Yeah.
From the ground up. Yeah. You know, now the ground that he was building up was some.
Yeah, he was out there with it. Yeah, that's
bad.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's definitely an American story. It's just about as an American story as The Wire is, because The Wire deals with inner city life.
Of course.
In Baltimore in the 90s and coming out of the 80s going into the 90s. That's what
let me say this though, but if you were faced with certain death right now, or you given a sentence,
and fun fact about The Wire, my uncle is a consultant. Was a consultant on The Wire. My uncle Neil Franklin was a consultant for The Wire, and one of the characters on the show is actually loosely based on him.
Really?
Yep.
Did I just mention that The Wire was my favorite show?
That's a real fact.
The Wire. Did Mac just say that The Wire was his favorite show, just in case anybody's listening?
So
yeah, because I don't want to, all of a sudden he'd be like, yo, you didn't like.
You go. But he had a lot to do with that. The biggest. I guess you could say drug bust in Baltimore history. He had a lot to do with that. He had a lot to.
My God,
he had a lot in that. Okay, so
he was out there. Yeah,
he was out there, man.
Well, be more. I mean, look,
he was out there.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. Look, my thing about it is, one thing I will say about The Wire, that has been a show that has been continually put at the top of any show that was on most of these networks. I don't care if it's on HBO, Showtime, whatever it was at the time.
Yeah.
That's always been at the top. You know, probably in the top 3, maybe top 2.
Yeah.
So it definitely was one of those.
Sopranos are like
easily.
Yeah, easily.
Okay. Speaking of top shows,
Jesus,
we got to get into it.
We getting there now?
Are we there already?
I think
we are.
Yeah, we there.
It's time for Game of Thrones. Season 8, the last season. It's all coming to a mix.
It's almost like, thank God, because I can, bro, did you try to? So it was funny. Me and Mac were kind of like, oh, yeah, we're going to do you're going to talk about Game of Thrones and you got 2 predictions, I got 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was just like, I need to watch a recap.
Yeah.
So I went on YouTube and watched the recap. And I ain't never been more confused in my life. Okay, it's just so much. It's like, it's a lot to digest with that show, man.
It is, man. It really is. And that's because so much happens. I would be surprised. I would tell you this. I was surprised at how much happened in season 1.
Bruh,
when I went to look back at season 1 on the first episode, recap, and I said, God, they put all this out in season 1.
They still
in the first, really on the first episode, you saw all the characters.
Yeah, because the first
pretty much the White Walkers are right in that. Bran is out there. Yeah, everything is kind of set up. I was really shocked that much was laid out throughout the entire. All the show so far.
That's nuts.
You know what I'm saying? They really did a good job with that.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some seasons, of course, that were weaker than others, but overall,
personally, when shows do that, those are the shows that I like the best.
Me too. I'm with you on that.
So my top 3 shows, I'll just tell you this, are literally Breaking Bad, The Wire, and Lost. Wow, Lost because Lost, literally, plane hit, people on the beach, screaming. I'm like, Yeah.
No, I'm with you.
What is this?
Yeah.
I like to be right into it. Marty Bird might make his way into my thing.
Yeah.
He might, because that jumped off quick.
Yeah, Ozarks was a good one.
So let's get back to man. It's just so I love it when shows just get to it right away. Just tell me what's up.
Hold on, you got to get me. Now I got to get in it. One thing I want to tell you is my 5 o'clock is done. We good, so we
okay.
So we got time.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. You cancel somebody?
Yeah. No. Well, actually, he pushed it back too, so it's all good.
Okay.
Let me say this. Now that you said that, top 3 shows though, I gotta say something about that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say top 3. I'm gonna put Breaking Bad in one of those.
Mm-hmm. Mine are in order.
You did pretty good with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Okay. I'm gonna say Oz.
I'm peeing over here. And
yeah,
shit.
it sounds like you are, man. But
Man,
ridiculous. I'm gonna say Oz was one of my top 3.
Bro, I have never. I've seen how I've seen Oz.
How?
Let me tell you how I've seen Oz. Like episode here,
yeah.
and then I came in on this one episode, and I was just like, I'm not watching this no more.
Yeah, it's
that kitchen scene.
Oh yeah, it's things
you know what I'm
down.
talking about.
Oh yes, and things go down a little bit more.
Like,
that's compared to the rest of the show.
Back then, when I was in high school, I was like, this show isn't for me.
But, okay, let me say that. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who this show is for, but it's not for me.
Can't watch this. Yes. Okay.
But I'm gonna just say overall interest and excitement. That show really got me like, wow. Now what was
that dude's name? Adebisi?
And I still call him Adebisi.
Adebisi.
When I see him in the movie, I'm like, oh, there go Adebisi. Jesus. And I know y'all do it too.
That was the dude that was in the kitchen scene.
Yeah, well, he's in a lot of scenes. I'm trying to tell you, if you ain't seen
he is
anymore.
The nasty of the years.
But I'll be honest with you, when you see the end of if you watch the end of that whole show, you don't hate Adebisi. You kind of get him in a weird way. But anyway.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. All right. So there's 2 other shows that I did like, and then they went bad really quick. One of those was Dexter, because Dexter was a great show.
I feel you on that.
And it went all. It's like one. And it's like I was like,
it ended bad. That's why it ended in my top 5.
Yeah, the first 2 seasons were great, and all of a sudden something like that, it just went down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the same thing. See, I like Silicon Valley a lot. I'm gonna say the same thing happened with what's the other show I was about to say? Damn, I don't have I'm trying to think. Because I don't think Game of Thrones is really my top 3. It's just so watchable to me, but it's not one of my favorites.
Nah.
We definitely Power ain't. I hate to say it. Power could have had potential, but we give Power such a hard time.
Jesus.
And now by him kissing Beyonce, that dude, they might have sent a hit out on this cat. Man, I don't know. People got pissed about that.
Yeah, they would. You better watch it. Okay?
Yeah, you were kissing the queen, bro.
You better watch it.
I saw this, and Ash showed me like a little clip, and I was like,
double joint is just like not.
Maybe he was drunk. I thought he was drunk.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Because someone right, to do that. And the double joint right next to the mouth was kind of crazy. But anyway, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is definitely one of my top 5. I would say that.
Yeah.
Maybe top 5.
Top 10.
Top 10. There you go. But I will say this: I am very excited to see how this show ends.
Right.
I got the entire cast pulled up because I cannot remember these many names.
Glad you do. So.
And okay, so listen, let's go and go like we said. Predictions for season 8.
Okay.
What you got?
So I'm just gonna say the first one that I'm gonna go with is Khaleesi gonna die.
Ooh, that's hard.
I feel like Khaleesi.
You think Daenerys is gonna be out of there?
Yeah, I think she gonna.
Wow.
I think she gonna die.
How would you think she would die if she does die?
Because
they building her up to be on the throne. I like where you going with it.
So it's really just me.
That would bring a lot of
just a spitball guess because if it's true to Game of Thrones fashion, they do throw unpopular things.
Oh yeah, they have to
the script.
They have
to. So somebody has to die. Somebody of importance had to die. Okay. Jon Snow already died.
Right.
Okay. And
so if he died again, you'd be like, I don't
one
care.
of my favorites.
Yeah,
okay.
not me either.
Definitely.
You died and came back and you ain't got no magic or nothing?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, if you're going to die and come back, you better have some kind of magical powers.
You better be walking on water.
Something. You better be different.
Why are you scared of White Walkers? You're literally back from the dead, dude.
You are a White Walkers at. I'm going to run right to him.
That was going to be one of them. That's an honorable mention. I was going to, we're going to find out that he's actually a White Walker because he literally came back from the dead. Like, he's not dead. He's like, you were dead. People stabbed you. I watched them. There was blood coming out of you.
You think he can't die?
I don't think he can die. I'm thinking there's some type of that's just an honorable. Like I'm just like just something. It don't make no sense otherwise.
Yeah, he ain't got no soul. He ain't no person.
Jesus?
Right? Yeah, exactly. They want him to be. You know what? I got to be honest with you. I'm not a Jon Snow fan anymore either.
Yeah.
Because after you die and you still acting like you scared.
So the Khaleesi thing, I don't really have a. Daenerys, I don't really have a rhyme or reason.
That's a good one though, man.
For why she would die, but I'm just like, it's a prediction. I'm just like, they gotta kill somebody.
Somebody very popular,
somebody of importance gonna have to die. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's gonna be one of the most beloved characters. People want her to win Like they
That's
really,
the thing. They really want her to win.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
So somebody in that alliance of Jon Snow and Sansa and Arya and Daenerys, somebody in that has to die. Jon already died. Okay. So I'm just
okay. So
somebody.
You know what? That would that would change the dynamic so amazing in such an amazing fashion if she dies, because you're right. They have her pitted to win the throne.
Yeah.
And if she does not get the throne, and then she has such a very strong force.
Absolutely.
Her, Jon Snow,
right.
Jorah,
right.
Right. Tag. Even the Unsullied, which is jacked up anyway. I don't even want to.
What is his name?
Oh, I got it right here. Grey Worm.
Grey Worm. Yeah.
Grey Worm. You know who I also like with her camp was the dude. Is it Dario? He was the dude. They changed his character. At first, he was this other guy. First, he was the guy from Deadpool, the main bad guy from Deadpool, Francis.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they changed his character to another guy, I guess, somewhere half in the season. But Dario was nice with that blade. That he had that big crooked blade.
Oh yeah.
He was good. I liked him. So within that camp, if Daenerys dies, do you think? I mean, just thinking now, would the Unsullied, would that all fall apart? Does their entire crew then dissipate or whatever? Do they all die in some kind of big fight? I don't know what you're thinking.
Because the storyline is everybody's supposed to be fighting the White Walkers that are coming. So I guess, but I guess.
So you're thinking maybe?
So maybe, I don't know. Like I feel like the look. Okay. This thing I'm looking for, like. How are they going to deal with the White Walkers? How everybody deals with the White Walkers going to be telling in what positioning everybody's doing? Like what's fitting to happen on the back end of that? Because that's the big battle, quote unquote.
Right. That's the big battle. That is the only battle, really.
That's supposed to be happening.
Yeah.
But I feel like, if she does die, I don't think they would abandon anything. Because I mean, they're, the throne that they took up was. Like that, like I said, that alliance of Jon Snow and Arya and Sansa and Daenerys, I feel like that's one group. I look at them as that is one group. You know what I mean? Because Jon Snow slept with his aunt, which is Daenerys.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
God, that's true. Right. They love that. They love that. This movie.
So it's just like I don't know. Like I don't know, man.
I'm with it. I think that's a good call.
I try not to dig too deep. I don't try to get too deep down into the thing, but I just know somebody got to die, and that's who I picked. That's who I picked.
Let me say this. Now that you on who's gonna die, let me think who I thought would die. Now I'm going through the. I mean, because most people you're not gonna be surprised. I think Yara is gonna die. I think the other dude
got a few people gonna die.
Oh yeah, I think a lot. I think Theon Greyjoy is gonna die finally, which I'm not gonna care nothing about.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah,
I mean,
he should be dead anyway.
Yeah, man.
I think Jorah's gonna die. I think Lord Varys is gonna die.
Right.
I think that's a good call, man. I mean, a lot of these people. I'm trying to think. I'm just looking through the pictures right here.
Yeah.
I hope they all die actually, because the story's weak without. I mean, to be honest, you got to get me down to like 10 people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's so many characters. Now I will say this. So one of my predictions is that I think Bran, who I've been waiting for this mother to do something. Mm-hmm. I think Bran is gonna do something with time. I think he's gonna mess time up.
That's a good.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't know what it's gonna be.
Putting something like that. That's a good one.
I think he's gonna mess up time, and it's gonna
because when his eyes roll back in his head, he can see stuff like he saw the wedding between. Not Rob. Who's
you talking about the red wedding?
Not the red wedding.
Even further
where
back.
They found out that literally that
he was
Jon Snow in
Targaryen.
That's his aunt.
Yeah. Okay, right. He did.
So he did that. So yeah, that's a good one.
I think he's gonna alter time in some way that's gonna make it so the story's gonna play itself out differently.
That makes sense.
I just don't know how that's gonna happen, but I think that's one of my predictions. Yeah. So
I could definitely see that.
Yeah. You know who I think Bran looks like for some reason?
Ooh.
He reminds me of Will Smith's son.
Jaden Smith?
Jaden Smith. I have no idea why.
Okay.
I hate to say this. They head shape, because like Jaden Smith and Bran, they have the same head.
I don't know how to never heard that, but
nobody said it. But I'll be honest. Look, if you look at Jaden Smith, let me pull up Jaden Smith.
God,
I'm just if I can find a picture of this guy. He looks like Bran to me. I don't know why.
That's wild, man.
It's wild, bro, to me.
That is wild. That's
if you think about brand. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Damn.
It's wild.
Yeah, this shit better work. This shit better work, though. I tell you that. If this bad boy broke.
Oh, you gonna be like them people you was talking about. You gonna be like them people. Why you got this expensive ass goddamn iPod? iPad with no crack.
Hey, you know what?
I can't even respect you no more, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Look, that looks like brand to me. That long neck, that looks like brand to me.
Wow. Yeah. I mean,
I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. I'm out
maybe
there.
you tripping.
I'm tripping. Maybe I am,
I don't
man.
see it. But you know
they wrong for this. You
got here with that, man. They was trolling like hell with that, man. These children, boy.
Yeah, these kids don't care about that no more, man.
It's the internet.
These young bucks. All right,
it's the internet.
All right, so so I think Brandon's go back to do something with the future or time. What about you next?
So I'm going all unpopular right now. All of my predictions are very unpopular. So I'm just gonna say it flat out. You know, I'm sorry how y'all feel about it, but I feel like Cersei gonna win the throne.
No way.
Yeah, I do. I feel like
she ain't got no purpose to win it. She ain't got no body.
What was the purpose of the Red Wedding? Okay,
that's true. Yeah, well, to get rid of all the Starks.
Yeah,
but let me ask you this though.
I was like,
if she wins, the White Walkers are dead.
That I don't know, because I don't even think White Walkers are the true enemy in this thing.
Really? Oh, okay. So who's you think?
Nah, because I got to go back and watch the little backstory of the White Walker King dude. Like they explain that.
Yeah,
they explain that.
Because the people
and when they explained that, I was like, well, these people aren't really bad.
So wait a minute. Maybe them little green people, the Earth people, are really the bad ones.
Maybe they really the bad. I don't know, but I'm just like, there's something more there. It's something they're not telling us. There's something that, you know what I mean? I ain't read none of the books.
Well, because you got a good point. Why okay, so right now the White Walkers are just trying to kill everybody.
They have no purpose.
They're
right
not
now
trying to get the throne.
It's like, they're just trying to kill people. Like,
that's a good point.
I don't know what their purpose
is.
So they really haven't really explained
where they going, what they trying to do,
where they going, what they want to do. Once they, okay, you killed everybody. It's kind of like the Us thing. They killed everybody.
Right
now what? So I hope it ain't that. Because if it's I'm gonna tell you this.
I don't think that they're gonna live. I think they're gonna kill them off. But
if you end a show bad, it will tarnish the entire experience of that damn show. Okay, ouch. I promise you. So for me, if it's in true Game of Thrones fashion, they could either end where it's, happily ever after, and they're over there, and the birds and the flower. But that ain't Game of Thrones, though.
Nah, it ain't. It ain't.
So that's why I'm like, Cersei, or I don't know. I'm spitballing. Maybe because I want to see the reaction of people if it happened. Because people would be disgusted, man. Okay,
no, they would.
They would be.
They really would.
So for me, it's just like end the show the right way. Like don't end it because you feel like, okay, people deserve this. Like I'm gonna say this about. Let me say this about Get Out. Did you see the alternative ending of Get Out?
No, I need to see that. Then
you've never seen.
What do you mean? Like, where is that a real?
No, he shot 2 endings for the movie.
I don't know if I did. I don't think I've seen that.
There was one where, Lil Rel's character pulls up.
What happens.
Remember when Lil Rel's character pulled up at the end, the white girl's dead on the thing, on the floor?
Oh God, I can't remember it though. Okay.
Remember
vaguely.
He was choking, like he got out of the house. All the people in the house is whatever, they dead.
Right.
So he got out and the white girl that brought him there was on the concrete out front. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she was dying. She wasn't dead yet. So he was choking her, you know what I'm saying? Choking her. But then he let her go and he was like, whatever. And then a cop car pulled up and Little Rel got out the car. People thought it was the police and people assumed that the police were going to get out and thought that he killed the white girl and all this stuff.
Right. Okay, now I got it. Right. Now I got it.
So that was the ending. Little Rel got out the car like,
damn, I got that. Yeah.
And it was comic relief.
Yeah, it was.
Like, ha.
Right.
The alternative ending was policemen in the car.
Oh.
And they got out of the car. And they arrested him, and then they cut to a scene where Lil Rel is coming to visit him in jail because he's there, and he's like, well, at least I stopped it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And he felt like if he would have put that in a movie, it would have been too heavy.
Yeah, I see.
And it would have tarnished the whole experience of the entire movie. Yeah.
Okay, but that might be a better ending, right?
So
to be ill, right?
I mean, it would have been a heavy ass ending. Okay?
I see a picture of your boy looking terrible right here. Look, right here in jail.
Yeah.
And I said, man, that look, he just look like he hot. Yeah. He just don't look right.
Yeah, that's the one. So
okay.
I mean, you can watch it, but it's like,
I'm gonna watch that.
That's the reason The Sopranos is nowhere in. Like, people can sit up here and talk about how great that show was. It's cool. Yeah, the whole show was great until it went off.
Dad, Chris, you didn't like the ending at all on that?
No. Okay.
Because you need closure with it.
No, I need I don't know.
I need to know it's over. Okay.
Because the thing that was crazy when that show actually came out and that actually happened, people thought something happened to their cable. The ending of The Sopranos.
You told me that.
People thought something happened to their cable. I was just like, I don't understand. I ain't watch it, so I ain't care. But then once I binge watched it, and then I got to the end, I'm like, okay, boom, boom. I'm thinking, okay, I got the remote. Yeah. I'm winding back, like trying to figure it out. I'm like, oh man, this ain't the time to be artistic. Oh. This is not. There's a time and place for art. Okay, yeah. And this wasn't one of them. Please sew this up. So for Game of Thrones, they have to do exactly that, man. For me, because that's what happened with Dexter. Yeah. Dexter ended terrible.
I can't stand that whole season. That whole last season was
terrible.
That
was garbage.
That whole last 2 seasons was terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, was garbage. So I think, okay, one of my predictions is I believe that Arya Stark is going to kill. I think she's going to kill Cersei. I think she's also going to kill the White Walker, the main one, or the general. And I think that Sam. See, I think that Arya is going to do something major, but then she's going to die. So I was going to say, so my point is, I think that Arya is going to end. So here's my thing. Arya is going to end. She's going to end the White Walkers, but she's going to die some kind of way in that process. As are a lot of these people. Like I think Tormund or whatever his name is.
Called the White King? What's he called?
Yeah, the Night King.
Night King. Okay.
I think she's going to end. I mean, because she was been trained to be an assassin for so long. And like everything, all her teachers were just dope. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The many-faced guy, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite parts of the whole Game of Thrones.
Me too. Piece. I like the redhead dude. You know, the one that was the redhead dude. The redhead game, many-faced guy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I liked him a lot. I think his character. I'm curious to see if he would come back. I don't think he would. Nah. I think he's already served his purpose.
She killed that one girl though.
Yeah, that was good. The Wraith, the waif. Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Now, okay, who wins the throne? Now you said Cersei.
I said that's a prediction. It's not like, are you asking me who do I want?
Or no, who do you just think? So I think Cersei.
Yeah, I'm going with Cersei.
So you think Cersei's gonna win the throne? I'm gonna throw one at you that I think is just so you don't see it coming.
She blew up everybody in that church, dog.
Which was gangster.
That was the most gangster thing on the show.
You know, that was gangster,
hands down.
But then I'm gonna go back to what in the beginning of season 7, your boy, one hand, Jamie was like, she was like, to their dynasty or whatever, as they said, dynasty. Mm-hmm. I hate when people pronounce words wrong. You know what I mean? To make it sound better.
Dynasty.
Like when they, like.
That does not make you sound distinguished when you say it that way.
I can't stand that, man. Dynasty, you know? So he was like, he said, a dynasty for what? All our kids are dead.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, that doesn't mean that we still got blood pumping in our. He's like, basically saying, look, the whole Lannister family is gone.
It's gone.
It's her, Jamie,
I got you,
and Tyrion.
I got you.
So I think I think Jamie's going to kill Cersei.
Do you?
He's just in some old. I think that is a very simple thought of mine. I think everybody's gonna be like, okay, I can kind of see that coming. But I think he's just gonna be like, dude, you out of control.
That's why I didn't. I
think she's gonna be like what do you call it? When you put a dog down, what do you call that?
Yeah, oh my god,
you need to kill him.
Euthanize.
Yeah, I think they just need to kill her, and I think Jamie's gonna look at her at one part and be like, and plus, she about to try to kick it with your boy. She's trying to get it with the dude with the 7 Seas, the guy with the boats.
Yeah, yeah.
Jamie ain't gonna let that fly too much longer. I think Jamie gonna kill her off.
There's a lot of,
either that or I also said that I think Arya's gonna kill her.
I think the Arya one would make for, because the Jamie one would be kind of predictable because they kind of ended season 7 on a sour note. He kind of left.
That's true.
He just like, yo, I'm out of here. Like, you bugging. Like, we don't even have anything. Like, you just literally, we don't have nothing. Like, what are we fighting for?
Yeah.
What he was saying. You know what I mean? And after he saw like the little, the White Walker thing, he was just like, this is bigger than us. Like, we got to go do something else. So he went off into his own space. So I feel like that would be too predictable, like if they did that.
Well, I'm with that.
So I'm looking for all the things that you kind of wouldn't expect to happen.
Right. Well, let me say who wins. The winner of the thrones is going to be Gendry. Gendry is the bastard kid who was with the blacksmith.
Oh, yeah.
I think Gendry wins. I think if Gendry wins, that makes it a better story because now coming back into it, I can get a spinoff. I can actually get another Game of Thrones popping out of that because Gendry is the only rightful. And I know that would be making everything right.
But when you got to remember when they was when Khaleesi and Jon Snow were having whisper sex or whatever up in the little tower and shit whatever, and then the dude was talking over or whatever. They said Jon is the rightful heir to they literally said that.
Okay, that is true, but that they don't know about Gendry. They don't know about him.
Exactly.
I think Gendry is he's got to play a role big enough.
Who Gendry so Gendry is whose son?
Gendry is a bastard son of
Robert?
Of Robert Baratheon, I believe.
Okay.
You make sure that's right though.
Is that Robert or cuz it ain't Ned?
No, he's not Stark. Ned's Stark.
Ned Stark is
he's the bastard son of Pig.
Man, that's terrible. You ain't write me in no script. And you gonna die by the hands of a pig. Okay, you gonna die by the hands. I think he is. Let
me see what Gendry is. I think that's what he is.
That's a terrible way to go out. Like
it is, man.
You in the reading room. Like okay, we reading and stuff. Pig.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Like a pig boar,
does the pig got a big blade, like a sword?
Take me out like that, like
bro. Does the guy look like a pig?
Man, look, y'all gonna have to give me some embarrassment.
A pig
pay.
kills me.
Okay,
come on, dog.
I need an embarrassment fee pay. Okay.
Yeah. He's the son of King Robert Baratheon. He's the bastard son, so he is the only rightful. I think.
That would make him. So that would okay.
He's gonna get with the Lord of the Light people. I think
that makes sense.
I think he's gonna get with the Lord of the Light cats. And they're gonna wreck shop, and he gonna win it. I just got a feeling he's gonna do it. Because I mean, his character, he's just seems like he's who you want to win. That's who I think wins. Forget it.
That's who you. So you going with?
Yeah.
Okay. That's.
I don't know. That might be.
I mean, we all gonna be wrong because I mean, like they gonna pick who they want.
Absolutely.
I'm being king unpopular right now.
Well, no, I hope it is a twist. I hope it's a major twist. I hope I'm very surprised at how it goes down.
If they do the cliche ass dun 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 dun,
you're gonna be like, man, all this for
please believe when I come and we record these things on Monday, please believe it's gonna be a trash session.
Bashing them.
Oh my God.
I'm not mad at you. I just think I think that's it. I think that all these people, I do want to see certain people come back as White Walkers like Horo. I think Horo, if he comes back as a White Walker, I'ma love that.
That would be cool to see.
That would be cool to see because man, look at it, now he's evil. What about that fly ass Ilaria?
I don't remember. See, it's too many. Isn't she dead?
She does die. Does she die?
She dead, ain't she?
She died in season 7, didn't she?
I think so. Didn't she die? Or her daughter died or somebody.
The daughter died. Hold on. Let me see that.
Yeah.
Dang, if she did.
Yeah, I think she dead, man.
I think that's a mess.
You see, when you say names on Game of Thrones, it's literally like,
yeah, she died. I forgot.
How did she die?
They chained up.
Yeah,
they in the they never show her die. I don't think.
Oh, and she ain't dead then.
She ain't dead.
You got to see the body on the floor.
Yeah, I think that's
a Hollywood goddamn gem. Like,
absolutely,
if you don't see the body on the floor, it's gonna be dead.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So yeah.
All right, so look, that's what we got for Who Wins the Throne. All this Game of Thrones season 8. We're excited about it. I know we're gonna keep doing like a recap.
When does it come on this weekend?
This weekend, yeah, Sunday night. Isn't it like Easter Sunday? You know.
Well, perfect time, man. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Let me just I mean,
do you want to do the mention at the end? Or you good?
Oh yeah, the people on YouTube, you're probably not gonna see this because the camera just made some noise, and I have never heard it before. So it's probably not recorded. Out. Yeah.
But we got audio.
Yeah, we got audio. You got audio here.
This is a bonus audio.
I'll take a little picture and put it up there or something, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's something every week. I promise you.
It's all good.
So yeah, like, you know, I'm a fan of boxing, so I'm just gonna shout out some boxing matches that are coming up. April 20th, Danny Garcia, Adrian Granados. That's a welterweight bout. And then on the same night, which is people will probably be watching this one over that one. Yeah. Okay, there's Terrence Bud Crawford versus Amir Khan. That's another welterweight bout. And then I have Robert Easter Jr. and Rancis Barthélemy. I can't say his last name. It's on April 27th or whatever. Those are two up-and-coming boxers. And then the May joints I'll give you next month because Wilder fights in May. Wilder fights in May. When does Joshua fight?
June 1st.
June 1st. Joshua's not till June. So yeah, like I'll give y'all those next month. But the The rest of the month, you're set with your boxing.
There
right
you
here,
go.
whatever. I need to do UFC too because I kind of got into.
Yeah. We need to do these things, man.
And then the Shields is fighting.
Shields versus Hammers this weekend.
Yeah, that's this weekend. Sorry about that. I forgot about that.
No. It's cool.
Yeah, it's that should be decent because I feel like she could fight man.
She looked like she could fight man.
I'm gonna be straight up with you. I honestly feel like she could fight
tough.
dudes. Like, bro, she's really that tough.
And she looked like she got a little power with it too. I'm mad that they haven't aired any women boxers. They made this one really big when they have been some great ones like Layla Ali, and now you just that's all you really get.
That's what I'm saying. I think Dana White did a fantastic job with building the women's presence in the UFC.
He did. You give him that. Absolutely.
He's absolutely.
That's true.
Man, hands down. That's how you have to have boxing. There's too many promoters. There is one promoter in UFC. His name is Dana White. Okay. There are managers. There are people like, okay, you might not want to take that fight. But then if you say, okay, I'm not going to take that fight, Dana White says, okay, well,
you on.
Drops your ranking. Okay. Let me just put you. Yeah. So he's the man. That. I'm the man. I'm going to make the fights. You going to take them or you just.
Jeez.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like about it. Boxing is just too many politics involved and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, man.
Well, no doubt.
Yep.
Well, there we go.
We out of here.
Look, whether we talk a little, whether we talk a lot, this has been Talkative.
Holla.